Hello everyone, Namaste. How are you all? Are you okay? I hope so. Today we will be together now for one period doing our English lesson. Are you ready for that? Very good. Okay, now in class 7 English, do you remember what we are doing? Of course, okay, we should do today this unit. English Unit 12, Writing, Reading second and project work. Means writing 1 and 2. We will do both. Reading second, the poem, and project work, an extra bit as well. Okay, we will complete the lesson. Okay, be ready with your pen, exercise book, whatever you need during the period. Okay, good. Okay, let's start. Now, in the beginning, rather than starting with writing, we will first do the reading second, and then both writings we will do at the same time, okay, one after other. Okay, now let's start with reading second. Well, on page number 125 of your book, this reading passage or poem is given, isn't it? Okay, now in the beginning there is one task of answering question. There are 3 questions given. Okay, number 1 or A, what do you see in the picture? There is picture. Can you see this? Yes, it's given in your book, isn't it? Good. Okay, what do you see in the picture? What is it? Cloud. Okay, sky and cloud, and then, well, the ground is also visible there, isn't it? Good. And then number B, why do you think the grass is moving? The grass is moving. Can you see there in the picture? Yes. Why do you think it's moving? Why does grass move? Yes, because of wind. Okay. It may be moving there because of wind. Is it? Good. Now, third question is, have you ever been into a playground when there is wind? Have you? Any playground? Grassland? Yes. Okay. How do you feel that time? When wind is blowing, you feel cold sometime, is it? Or cool sometime. In winter season you feel cold, don't you? And then in summer season, in hot season, you may feel cool, okay? You feel pleasant weather. Is it so? Good. Okay, now let's go to the reading. Okay? Okay, now let's study the poem. Okay? But before we actually start reading the poem, let's study some words. Some words are highlighted there, aren't they? Okay, what do they mean? Let's see. Well, first word is wonderful. Do you know what it means? Yes, some of you know it, some of you do not. Okay, it means, well, see, what does it mean? Something wonderful. Wow! When you see something new, you say, wow! That is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Well, it means, well, now you can say, it means surprising, extraordinary, or highly impressive. Is it? Good. Next word. Okay. Curled. What does curled mean? Okay. See here. The line is curled in 2 places. Okay. Here it is curled and here it is curled. What does curled mean? Yes? Okay, it means bent, crooked, isn't it? Twisted, is it? Good. Third one, sacking. What does sacking mean? Can you say what it means? The boy is sacking the tree. Okay? The boy is sacking the tree. I can sack this, is it? Well, Shaking means that. It means, what can you say now? Well, it means causing something to move rapidly. Okay? When you shake the tree, hold it and give a push, it starts shaking. Okay. Next word, wheels. What does wheels mean? Well, it means, see, wheel. When there is storm, sometimes there may be wheels. Okay, what does it mean? Now you can say it means rotates, wheels means, or spins in turns rapidly. Okay, when sometime, okay, you may see air, okay, or wind rotating rapidly, wheeling, is it? Okay, that means wheels. Next one, cliffs. What does cliff mean? Well, have you seen such place? Steep hills, stone, rocks. Yes, this is called cliff. Okay, cliff. Now, cliff means a vertical rock face. Okay, vertical rock face, not horizontal. Okay, well, in the hills you can see some rocks, okay, in vertical face. Okay, similarly, another word is aisles. Okay, how do you pronounce it? Aisles. What does it mean? Okay, this is aisles. In between a sea or ocean, you may see, or there may be some land, small piece of land, that is called isles. Okay, or island, small island, that is called isle. Okay, see here, that is a small island or land amidst sea, in between sea, surrounded by sea. A land, small piece of land surrounded by sea. Okay, next, tremble. What does tremble mean? Well, see, these two people are trembling, maybe because of fear, maybe because of cold they are trembling. What does tremble mean? Can you say now? Yes, okay. Tremble means shake or vibrate. Is it? Good. Next one, whisper. What does whisper mean? Well, the boy is whispering another boy. One is whispering into another boy's ears. Okay, saying something, well, secretly, isn't it? Well, it means to speak in a quiet voice. That is whisper. Clear? Very good. Okay. Now these are words. Now let's study. Let's read the poem. Okay. Let's sing. Well, you can also sing it. Okay. I'll play the audio here. Okay, with music, and follow the audio and sing along with it. Okay. Okay. Ready? Okay. Listen to it carefully and then follow it. Let's start.
Great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world, with the wonderful water around you, girl, and the wonderful grass upon your breast. World, you are beautifully dressed. The wonderful air is over me, and the wonderful wind is shaking the tree. It walks on the water and whirls the mills, and talks to itself on the tops of the hills. You friendly earth, how far do you go? With the wheat fields that nod and the rivers that flow, with cities and gardens and cliffs and isles, and people upon you for thousands of miles. You're so great and I'm so small. I tremble to think of you all at all. And yet when I said my prayers today, a whisper inside me seemed to say, you are more than the earth, though you're such a dawn. You can love and think and the earth cannot.
Well, we read the poem and we listen to the song as well. Is it song or just singing the poem, isn't it? Well, you did very well. Now there are some activities given. in your book? Are there? Yes. Okay, the first one is find the rhyming words for these words from the poem. You have done it before, haven't you? In your book, in another poem, other poems before, you have done several of them, haven't you? Okay. In the same way, you should find the rhyming words. Okay. Well, the words here are breast, me, milk, go, IELTS, small, and today. These are the words, and you should find here in the passage what words rhymes with breast. What is it? Good, that is dressed, is it? Okay, you can write dressed there. Similarly, next one, me. What words rhymes with me? The word that rhymes with me is good, that is tree. Okay, you can write tree with me. Third one, mills. What is it? What is the rhyming words that rhymes with mills? Hills. Very good. Okay, you can write hills. Next one, go. What is the rhyming word for with that rhymes with go? That is flow. Very good. And then you can write flow with go. Next, IELTS. What is the rhyming word? That is miles. Okay, you can write miles. Next one, small. Well, small and rhyming word is all. Okay, you can write all. Finally, today. What is the rhyming word that comes with today? That is to say. Okay, that is to say. Very good. Now, let's go to another. Okay, you did very well for this. Now, next, activities B. That is answer the following questions. Okay, there are some questions given. Number A, what does the vine do to the tree? B, who does the vine talk to? C, why is the vine so great? And D, what does the whisper say? Now let's try answering them. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's start with number A. What does the vine do to the tree? What does it do? Can you find here? Easily. You can find easily, can't you? Okay, the answer is there. Is it? And the wonderful vine is sucking the tree that is given. So what does the vine do to the tree? Okay, answer is the vine sucks the tree. Good. Well, next one, number B. The question is, who does the vine talk to? Who does it talk to? Is there answer here? Yes, of course. Many of you have found it. Okay. Well, it's here, isn't it? And talks to itself on the tops of the hill that is given. So, who does the vine talk to? Okay. The vine talks to itself. It talks to itself. Okay. Now, next one, number C. Why is the vine so great? Why is it so great? Is it given? Yes, of course. Okay, it's given here, isn't it? Well, you friendly earth, how far do you go with the wheat field and node and the rivers that flow, with cities and gardens and the cliffs and isles and people upon you for thousands of miles? Ah, you are so great, I am so small. You are so great and I am so small. So here, why is it so great now? Yes? Well, it's so great because it travels everywhere in the world. It travels wide, doesn't it? Okay. Now, let's do another. Number D, what does the whisper say? What does the whisper say? You can see here at the end of the poem. Is it? What does the whisper say? Well, that is clearly given, is it? A whisper inside me seemed to say, you are more than the earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and the earth cannot. That is given, is it? So, here you can write answer. The whisper says, you are more than the earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and the earth cannot. Okay. Well, you did. You found answer very quickly. Great work. Okay. Let's go to writing. Okay. Now, just before reading second, there is writing one. Okay. And after this, there is writing second. Okay. Let's start with writing first. The writing question is, write a paragraph about a friend, describe that person, remember to include information such as height, hair. In hair you can describe color, long or short, that means length of hair, straight, curly or wavy hair. Similarly, age and facial characteristics you can describe. Also describe that person's personality and why you like him or her, these things. Okay. Well, now here you can start it by this sort of things. Okay. Well, beginning can be, I am going to write a short description of one of my friends. His name is or her name is. That way you can start. Another way is, here is a short description of my friend. Okay, and continue. Next, I am going to write about my friend Dheeraj. Okay, or whatever the name of a person is. That way you can start. Okay, and then when you start that way, then go on writing about his or her height, approximate age, hair, face, eye, mouth, nose, clothes he or she usually wears, his likes and dislikes, and so on. So many things you can describe, can't you? You have learned the idea, okay, from previous reading as well as the grammar you learned in this unit. Can you do it? Very good. You can do very clearly. Just write description. Now here is one description, short description, okay, about facial character, or let's say appearance of a person. Description of a person. You can start like this, okay, and go on to describe about your friend, okay, longer one. Here is short description of a person written by one of your friends. Okay, just see here, I'll read it. Here is a short description of my friend Rimala. She is of medium height. She has a slim body with a bit pointed nose. She has an oval face with bright blue eyes and full lips. Her long, dark and straight hair is really attractive. She has dimples on her cheeks, especially when she smiles. She is 12 years old, but she looks younger than that. She puts on earrings on her large ears, which makes her really beautiful. Okay. Now you can add some more thing and write his or her personality as well. Okay. What type person he or she is, and also include why do you like that person. Okay. For example, our hobbies are similar. We play together. She is good in story. She is studious or he is studious. That way you can add point and then you can complete things. Okay. Okay, good. Now let's go to another writing task. Okay. Well, another writing task is given. Well, after grammar second on page number 127. Okay. Writing second. What is there? How do you spend a typical day? Write a paragraph describing what you do from the morning to the evening. Use present simple tense. Okay, that is the question, isn't it? This is based on grammar second given in this unit. Is it? Use of simple present tense, isn't it? Okay, now here include the activities you usually do from the morning to the time you go to bed. Okay, all the activities from morning to evening. Okay, and then what tense structure do you use for this writing? Certainly that is present simple tense, isn't it? Present simple. Good. Now present simple structure, using present simple structure you can write your one day's activities. Okay, start with what time you get up and then what time you go to bed. Can you? Good. Okay, you can do. Now here is one sample, okay, from one of your friends. Okay, here I just read out, or you can read it here. Okay, one of your friend from class 7 has written it. Okay, my typical day, that is written, isn't it, as title. My name is Sambhav. I always wake up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I wash my face and brush my teeth. I always drink a glass of warm water and do some exercises. After that, I do my homeworks and study for a while. At around 8:30 a.m., I have my breakfast and get dressed to go to school. It takes me about 30 minutes to reach school. I join the school assembly and go to class. I have my lunch at lunch break. When it is 4 o'clock, I return home with my friends. In the evening, I help my mother in kitchen works. I do some homeworks as well. After dinner, I watch TV, chat with my parents and sister, and go to bed at about 10 p.m. Okay, so it includes activities from morning to evening. Can you write similar thing? Okay, very good, you can do it. Okay, that is simple, isn't it? Good. Now after this, what is there in your book? Okay, project work. Well, page number 127, that is project work given in your book, isn't it? What is there? Work in groups of 5. Look for more words to describe the physical appearances of people. Some are given in your book, aren't they? Now find some more words to describe physical appearance of people, and then draw pictures to illustrate the appearances and stick them on the wall. Okay, in your classroom you can stick them. Okay, now how do you do it? You should be working in group of 5. There should be 5 students working in one group. Then how you should do is student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 students altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then suppose you are describing eyes. This group is describing eyes. Another group of students may be describing ears. Another group of students shape of face. Okay. Another group of students may be describing build. Okay. So 5 different things you can do, or more than 5 also you can include there. Okay. And then student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they draw picture of different types, different shapes and color of eyes, and then prepare this chart. Okay, big drawing in chart paper you can draw this thing. In place of student 1, 2, 3, you can write your names. Okay, who drew it. Okay, or your group members, and then types of eyes or ears or face or build you can write here and draw here and color it. After drawing, color them and then paste it on the wall of your classroom. Can you? For example, here blue eye, okay, brown eye, small eye, dark eye, beautiful eye. Okay, that way you can draw. Can you? Okay, another group may take build, another group describing face. So that way different groups of students may be working to draw different shapes of different parts of body. Okay, good, you can do it very well. Now after project work there is extra bit, is it? At the end of this unit there is extra bit. In extra bit, what is given? Read the story below and find the answers to these questions. The questions are: what was the stag very proud about? What was he unhappy about? Okay. What lesson do you learn from the story? 3 questions are there. Okay, so you can try finding out answer to these questions. Okay, here the stag and its reflection is the title, isn't it? Short story is given. Okay, do you know stag? Can you see the picture? Well, the stag is running, isn't it? Well, now let me read, or you can read along with me. Okay, you can just point out the lines and then read following me or along with me. Okay, let's do it quickly. Okay, once upon a time there lived a stag in a dense forest. It looked beautiful because of its horns. Once it was thirsty. It went to a pool to quench its thirst. The water was so clear that the stag could see his reflection quite clearly. On seeing his antlers image in the water, the stag felt very proud of its beauty. But suddenly, on seeing his four legs being very slender, the stag felt very sad without thinking that they gave him his high speed. He didn't realize about the speed they gave, but he was sad. After quenching his thirst, the stag raised his head and was shocked to see a lion nearing him. So he took to his heels and the lion was left far behind. Okay, he started running. But unluckily, the stag's antlers were caught in a thick bush. Okay, those antlers were cut into thick bush. He tried his best to relieve, but he could not. The stag now realized his mistake of raising his horns and condemning his legs. But it was too late. The lion came there, cut him, and tore him into pieces. Okay? Now, this is the reading passage given under extra bit, and here some questions are there. Now, can you find answer to them? Okay. What was the stag very proud about? What was he proud about? Okay, the stag felt very proud of its beauty, means it was or he was very proud about his beauty. Okay, simply you can say his beauty. Okay, next, what was he unhappy about? What was he unhappy about? He was unhappy about, can you find answer? But suddenly, on seeing his four legs being very slender, the stag felt very sad. So he was unhappy about his legs, four legs. Okay, well, and then lastly, what lesson do you learn from the story? What is the lesson you learn from this story, short story? What is it? Okay, yes, we should not be very proud of our beauty, others. We should not be proud of whatever we have. Okay, okay, these are the things you can try out. Okay, very good. Now today, in today's lesson, we read the poem, reading second. We tried writing 1 and writing 2, and then did this project work. Okay, and then finalize it by extra bit as well. Okay, we have completed the unit. Okay, here in this unit you learn to describe things. Okay, and you also learn to describe your days, typical days. Okay, that unit is over now. Next time we will start another unit, that is unit 13. Okay, till then, have a good time. Thank you for your patience. Bye bye.